I'd say I'm very different to what people may think a drag queen's like at first. I think there are some performers where it's like you've got a stage, there's a fourth wall, and you're there, and there's no break of that. Like, I make it my mission to break that fourth wall. My first performance was in Heaven in London, which is huge. It was just after the lockdown had finished, so like it was obviously the table service and everything. Yeah, Tia Coffee sitting on stage and Shania Payne sitting behind me. I felt a bit of pressure because obviously me and Shania had kind of known of each other from Liverpool, so she was like, okay, let's see what she's got then. I was staying with a queen called LaBelle from London, and she said, "There's this competition. Do it." I didn't really get a choice. I didn't feel nervous. I felt excited. So I look back at the performance. It was messy, messy boots. It was messy boots, but I stand by it. I'd never done a split before. I'd never stretched. For some reason, girl, I leaped off that top stage into a split. Didn't know if I could do it. That could have gone south. That was how I found out I could do a split by just doing it off a stage. I talk about maturity now, but like I definitely had elements of immaturity then when I was like figuring myself out, discovering myself as a queer person for the first time around some people that had known for, been able to discover that their whole life, especially like a lot of older people that had already, have had all these experiences. And I look back now because it was such like there was like an element of innocence. It was just like bright eyed, like bright futured. It's been a long journey trying to get myself out of that position, but also giving myself the grace to be like, you made those mistakes, but you still pushed your way through it to get what you wanted. It was just a setback and it's just part of your story. It would be naive to say that we don't live in a time where doesn't seem near impossible, but it's a struggle to not only just create art, but do it without fear. So I think, you may be scared to create art, but the thing that's gonna get us out of this dark place in, prove resilience and, spread queer joy and make people feel, okay to come out and not scared to be themselves is to create art. So, be queer without fear. It's very hard to make a decent living that's livable off. And, not just to pay your rent, but, to enjoy your life, be social. It's very hard to do that with a very, specifically for drag, I guess, with a very oversaturated drag scene. I've been talking about this with a lot of people recently. People just need to start doing drag for fun again. People need to take the serious out of it. People need to start being silly. I was ready to quit and sell everything. And if it ever feels like that, take a break from it and understand why you love it and you want to go back to it. The only person I'm in competition with is to myself, and the only person that I need to better and be better than is who I was yesterday.